Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hey, I've got the Jeep about halfway down there, you guys can see, because I noticed something the other day. I had the Tacoma there outside and I was looking around underneath the Jeep Gladiator and I saw something that I thought was pretty interesting, something I'd never noticed before. So I figured I would lower it here a bit and show you guys. There's actually a couple of things. The first one is really not that interesting, but the second one is. And we'll hit the first one first. And that's the exhaust. You know, I've seen a lot on forums and stuff, people changing out the exhaust on the Jeep Gladiator. And what was interesting to me is it is a big, giant, one welded piece for most of the run. You start here in the back and then move on. Let's get underneath here. And you can see, we got some spider webs under here. You can see that it is welded as we go to the front part right here and then right along into the muffler there. And then down here it's welded in and then to what I guess is a secondary muffler. Let's continue on down the row here. And then right up to this point, let's see. Here it would appear is where it actually comes together, although it's a little difficult to see, but it does look like it fits inside and it's clamped down here. So you have this whole long run all the way up to the front that if you're going to replace this muffler, you get to deal with. Not that it's a big deal, but it was just amazing to me that unlike the Tacoma, it's not a shorter run with connections so that you can mod this if you want to without having to take all of this off all the way up until that point. Just something I found a little bit interesting as far as the exhaust goes if you're looking into doing any kind of mods or anything. Now, the thing that I thought was really interesting on here has to do with the drive shaft or drive shafts. Let's take a look here. We'll start here in the back. When I was looking up, I noticed these little plates on here. There's one here, there's one here, here. If you go around to the other side, there's a couple up here, there's another one here. And then moving further on to the second section here, there's one here. And then I believe, yeah, you can see right up here, one kind of hanging over on the other side. Now, the only thing I can think, and I guess it makes sense to me, is that these are balance weights. They actually balance it with these weights. But what's amazing to me is how many there are. I mean, look at this one. And I can't see across the top here, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 4 it looks like, just here alone. And then moving down here, we've got another one here, nothing on top, and then another one here. And then, like I said, more up there towards the front, the second part of the front part. I'd never seen anything like that before, and in a few minutes I'm going to go ahead and put the Tacoma up on the lift. We're going to raise that up, and I want to take a look at the shaft, or shafts, underneath the Tacoma and see if they do the same thing. I didn't know that they actually had to balance drive shafts in vehicles. I don't know. We're going to take a look at the Tacoma next here and see if they've done the same thing. I never noticed it before. Okay, we've got the Tacoma up here on the lift, my dirty, dirty Tacoma. And we're going to take a look underneath at the shaft here, or the two sections, I guess. And I can already see there is indeed a balance weight under here, and I think the reason I never noticed it before, there's one right here, is because they're black. There's a couple here, or at least one here. I think maybe this is one, I'm not sure. But a couple of weights there, and then if we move down, we can see there's another weight here on the front part. Now let's check the other edge. I don't see anything there. Of course, we have the sticker. And no more over here either. So, there are fewer. Let's take a look at this tag here. System balanced drive shaft. I don't know if that refers to the plates that are on here or not, but there's a part number in case anybody's looking for a new shaft. And real quick, just taking a look under here, everything looks nice and straight. Maybe a little bit of a bow here as compared to, I'm comparing the rear end here to the front, but of course it's going to slope down, and really just the angle here as we go. But anyway, interesting. Like I say, I had never noticed that before, but apparently they do balance drive shafts. It kind of makes sense to me, I guess, right? I mean, you have a long cylindrical spinning piece of metal, and you would have to balance it, I suppose, or you would get some fluctuation in it as it turns, right? Anyway, just something interesting I discovered about the Gladiator, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. I don't know, maybe I'm behind the curve and everybody else already knows this. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you found that surprising. Also, if you're into the Toyota Tacoma, which we're standing underneath right now, don't forget to check out my other channel. It is Rob Motive, all about the Toyota Tacoma, my 2020 Toyota Tacoma, and some other vehicles. And also, don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss new videos when they come out. Thanks for watching. Bye.